Can I please have Liz Analla to the stage? Liz is Detective Amanda Analla's sister and will be sharing their story.
On behalf of my family and everyone who knew and loved my sister, Detective Amanda Analla, I would like to thank the LGBT Fallen Heroes group for honoring Amanda and inviting us to be here today. It's hard to think of a time when Amanda didn't want to become a police officer. Her journey to join the Madison Police Department started when a childhood friend was killed by their close family acquaintance. From that moment, her resolve to protect her community never wavered. Amanda realized her dream of becoming a police officer in 2008 at just 21 years old, making her one of the youngest officers hired by the Madison Police Department. There were some signs growing up that Amanda was meant to wear the badge. The first time Amanda probably had a real interaction with a police officer was when we were learning to drive. It was already a tall order to put 3 kids through driver's ed at once. Our mom took us for our daytime driving, and our dad had us for the required nighttime driving hours. Those were challenging because our dad worked second shift. Once, when our sister Amy was behind the wheel, she accidentally crossed the center line, making a turn onto a street in Milwaukee. Given that the traffic infraction occurred after midnight, it drew the attention of a nearby patrol car. When the red and blue lights filled the interior of our vehicle, three things happened. Amy started crying. I thought I was going to have a mark on my permanent record, and Amanda got excited to talk to the officer. None of these things were helpful for our dad, who was just doing his best to hold it all together. We were let off with a maybe take them earlier in the evening warning. Amanda didn't do anything halfway. She smiled easily, laughed loudly, and loved bringing people together, whether it was through her work at MPD or a spontaneous dance party with whoever was nearest to her. Finding the best in people or the moment are 2 things she brought to work with her every day. Prior to becoming a detective, Amanda was a member of the community policing team and later a neighborhood officer. These roles are where Amanda was able to thrive and began to leave her mark on the world. She was well respected in the community and developed an outstanding rapport with the neighborhood's residents. Amanda particularly loved getting involved with holiday shopping with kids in need and working closely with parents to ensure everyone had enough to eat. She also worked with a local program that helped formerly incarcerated people get the education they need to work in culinary arts. Police officer and detective are just 2 of the many roles Amanda played in the lives of people she loved and who loved her. Making the world a better place became even more important to Amanda after she and Erica started a family in 2013 with the arrival of their oldest daughter, Helena, who's now 9, and completing it with Haley, now 6 years old. If there were anything that would rival Amanda's love for being a police officer, it would be being a wife and mother. Officer Amelia Levitt told us about the time at a community toy drive when Amanda spoke to every officer about her family. Everyone could see how much she loved Erica, Helena, and Haley on her face. Because of her schedule, it wasn't always possible for Amanda to be home to tuck her daughters in at night. Amanda's partner, Matt Wenzel, or Uncle Matt to the girls, has remarked many times how they would find a spare moment or 2 to FaceTime with the girls to say goodnight. Tragic losses have brought all of us here to today's ceremony. I can't imagine that there's a person here that wouldn't trade this moment for 1 more minute with the people we're honoring. Grief isn't something that follows a schedule or rational pattern. Instead, let's all take the best parts of every hero we've heard about today and spread them across our communities and beyond. Detective Amanda would want everyone to leave this place with a song or 2 in their hearts and a smile on their faces to share with someone who desperately needs it. Erica, you are the love of Amanda's life. None of us can imagine her without you. Thank you for carrying on her memory and the way you're raising your daughters to be smart and compassionate women I know Amanda would be proud of. Helena and Haley, it's not fair that you have to grow up without your mom. You both will have days when you want nothing more than to talk to her about your day or just get a hug. Your lives are filled with so much promise and potential. She will be by your side for your entire journey. And Haley, you're right. Your mommy was a great popo. Amy, the bond we had with Amanda as triplets is not something we could easily explain to anyone else. However, in the last year, we've grown even closer, and our remaining bond is stronger than ever. I'm grateful to have you with me. And finally, to our mom, Faye and Analla, thank you doesn't seem to be enough. Thank you for giving me the two best people to be my sisters. Thank you for teaching us all the value of working hard and giving everything we do 100%. No parent should have to grieve the loss of a child. You've handled the last year with bravery and love. I appreciate the opportunity to share a little bit about my sister Amanda. Her 1 year of passing is this next Tuesday, and the impact she's had on the people around her. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for extending the invitation.
Thank you, Liz. We are also joined by Amanda's wife, Erica, their two young daughters, Helena and Haley, several members of Amanda's and Erica's family, Amanda's partner, Detective Matt Wenzel, and his wife, Amanda's mom, and other sister as well, and several members of the Madison Police Department.